This video is going to cover informational or expository writing, specifically the problem and solution essay. Your task for the problem and solution essay. You have two main tasks. First of all, you need to identify the problem, and you need to make sure that at some point in your essay, you identify or analyze your own solution to the problem. So those are the two main things that you must accomplish in this essay. Some additional things, though, that you can include in your essay might be to identify or analyze some of the possible causes or effects of the problem. You can also identify or analyze how others might view the problem. You can also take a look at alternatives to the problem other than your own solution. But at the end of the day, if your essay does not include an overview of the problem and your solution to the problem with details, it will not accomplish the task that is being asked. So how to plan for this type of essay? Well, first of all, you need to identify the problem. And you need to ultimately identify your solution to this problem. So the two blue boxes on the screen are required for your planning. Some additional elements, though, that you can add as you plan. Okay, and anything additional is in red. You could identify the causes to the problem. You could also show some alternate solutions that other people have come up with, or some effects of the problem. And again, it really depends on how you want to frame your essay. But you absolutely must identify and describe the problem. You must identify and describe your solution. Okay? Thinking about format, there are two types of format that you can do with some variation of both. First of all, both of them, in the introduction, you should describe the problem. So start off with describing exactly what the problem is. Any information that you've been given about the problem, make sure that you include in that introduction. Then, if you're going with type 1, you can take a look at kind of common ground. What do others think about this problem? What solutions have they come up with? And that goes along with possible alternatives. In this section, you could include the details as to why these solutions did or did not work. You then want to include your ultimate solution, along with details as to why your solution is the best. And then in your conclusion, review the information you've covered, and you want a call to action. You want to convince people that they need to get up and do something, specifically your solution, to fix the problem at hand. Now, in type 2, you start with your introduction, just as in type 1, but instead of looking at common ground, you can look at the causes of the problem, some effects of the problem, and then eventually you get to your solutions to that problem. You shouldn't spend a great deal of time dealing with causes and effects, because the main part of this essay should be ultimately your solution to the problem. As always, remember that your solution needs backup, so don't forget to include supporting details. And again, have a conclusion with a review of everything that you've covered in your essay and some kind of call to action to convince people to do the solution that you're coming up with. Okay, some questions that I'd like you to answer in the submission box. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call, email me, or contact me in some way. Thanks!